Hello students, welcome back to MKH video series. My name is Aditya and in the previous video we have successfully completed exercise 13.7 up to question number 4th. Right? Now I hope you have understood all the questions that have been done in the previous video. So as you have seen, this exercise is completely based on, you can see the volume of a right circular cone. That is calculated by 1 upon 3 pi r square h, right? So this is the formula with the help of which you can calculate the volume of the given right circular cone. So let us move further into this exercise and see, you can see the question number 5th which is given to us, right? So let us read it first. So यहाँ पे क्या given आपको? A conical pit of top diameter 3.5 meter is 12 meter deep, right? So यहाँ पे आपके पास क्या है? एक conical pit है. Pit, you can see a hole. You can see, suppose this is a road, and you can see the pit is of the conical shape, right? So this is a cone. You can see which is given to us. यहाँ पे इसका जो top diameter है, this one, you can see. So this is given to us as 3.5 meters, right? So जो हम hole करेंगे, suppose on a road, for example, so you can see that hole should have, you can see the circular diameter as 3.5 meters, right? Also यहाँ पे ये जो hole है कितना deep है? That is you can see 12 meter deep, right? So that will become the height of this cone, right? So ये कितना deep होगा वो actually में क्या होगी? इसकी height होगी, and that is also given. यहाँ पे कितनी है? 12 meters. So this is the height and this is the diameter, right? So now we have to find out the capacity in kiloliters, right? So यहाँ पे हमें capacity तो find out करनी है, but in kiloliters, right? So यहाँ पे अगर आप ध्यान से देखें तो मेरे पास ये जो diameter है वो किसमें given है? मीटर के अंदर given है, right? So when we calculate the capacity, that will come in meter cube, right? Now let me just tell you a relation here, that 1 meter cube is equal to 1 kiloliter, right? So this is the relation that will help us to convert, you can see, meter cube into kiloliter, right? So first of all, let us calculate the capacity of this conical pit which is required, right? So in the solution, in the start, I'm going to write the given thing. So हमें given क्या है? Simply the diameter, that is 3.5 meters, right? So जैसा आपको पता है कि diameter given हो तो radius कैसे calculate करते हैं? Simply उसका half करके, right? So the radius, you can see, will be the half of diameter. So that will be 3.5 upon 2, right? Now if you want to solve it further, so that will, you can see, remove the decimal and that will give us 0 in the denominator. Decimal के बाद एक digit थी तो denominator में एक 0 आ जाएगी, right? So if you want to solve this, so now you can see 5 4 is 20, 5 7 is 35. Now 7 divided by 4. You can solve it in decimal. So you can see that will be 4 1 is 4. Then you can see 3. Then put a decimal 0, 4 7 is 28. So that will give a 2. So decimal है तो 0 आ जाएगी. So 4 5 is 20. You can write it like, you can see, 1.75, right? So आपको पता चला. चाहे तो आप इसको क्या ले लीजिए, 3.5 upon 2 ले सकते हैं while solving, or you can also take 1.75 meters, right? That is up to you. So जो आपको suitable लगे, easy लगे calculation जिससे solve करनी, वो रख सकते हैं आप, right? Because both are same. Now if I just now rub this, so now it's time to find out the capacity, but before, you can see यहाँ पे height मैं लिख देता हूँ जो given थी. So the given thing next was height, that was 12 meters, right? Now let us apply the formula to calculate the capacity, or you can say the volume. So the capacity of, you can see, conical pit is 1 upon 3 pi r square h, right? So let me just write 3 clear. So अब यहाँ पे मैं क्या करूँगा? Simply values को substitute करने वाला हूँ. So now we know the value of pi, that is 22 upon 7, right? Now r square. So यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं radius, आप चाहे तो ये रख सकते हैं 1.75, or you can also write 3.5 upon 2. So I'm just writing down 1.75. So it's square multiply by height. Now you can see the height, that is 12. Now further, if I just solve this, so 1 upon 3 as it is, then 22 upon 7 as well, Then you can see यहाँ पे 1.75 का स्क्वायर का मतलब है 1.75 into 1.75, 2 times मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, राइट. देन इनटू 12 एज इट इज. नाउ आप चाहे तो ये डेसिमल रिमूव करेंगे तो डिनोमिनेटर में कितना आएगा 100. Then again decimal remove, they will give you 100 in the denominator, right? So I'm going to remove this decimal now. अब यहाँ पे इसको solve करना है, so 3 1 जा 3, 3 4 जा 12, right? Then further अगर मैं solve करता हूँ, so यहाँ पे आप चाहे तो इस 100 को तो denominator में रख सकते हैं because that will make the calculation easier, right? But मैं 7 check कर लेता हूँ कि whether it reduces something or not, right? So a table of 7, 175 goes or not. Let me just check out. So 7 2 ja 14. You can see 14 and 3. So this is going at the table of 7. So you can see 7 2 ja 14. 3 remaining. That will make 35. So 7 5 ja 35. Now you can see you can further reduce it if you want to. That 25 1 ja 25. 25 4 ja 100. Right? Then you can see this 4 is reducing. So 4 1 ja 4. 4 1 ja 4. That will make the calculation easier. Now only 100 remaining in the denominator, right? So further if you just check out 22 into 175, that is what we have to calculate. So let me just do that. So 22 into 175. Let me just recheck that. So this is what we have to now multiply. So if I just solve this, so 2 5 ja 10, 1 carry, 2 7 ja 14 plus 1 15, 1 carry, 2 1 ja 2 plus 1 3, right? Now similarly again multiplying by 2 you will get this. So 0, 5 and 3, right? So that will be 0, 5, 5 plus 3, 8 and 3. So that will, you can see 3, 8, 5, 0. Now अब this में 1 0 से 1 0 cancel out होगी. Now denominator में 1 0 बची है तो एक डिजिट से पहले क्या लग जाएगा decimal. So that will be 38.5 meter cube because we know that the volume or capacity is measured in cubic unit. So यहाँ पे unit क्या थी आपके पास meter, so that will be meter cube. So this is, you can see the capacity of this conical pit, right? Now we have to convert this into kiloliters, right? So I have told you the relation that 1 meter cube is equal to 1 kiloliter. So 1 meter cube is actually equal to 1 kiloliter. So आपको किससे multiply करना है 1 से. So simply multiply this by 1 and you will get the capacity in kiloliters. So that will be exactly the same as it is in meter cube. So that will be 38.5 kiloliters, right? So this is, you can see the capacity of this conical pit in kiloliters, which we have to find out in this question. So that was all in this question here. So students, let us move on to the next question now. So this time question number 6 is given to us as the volume of a right circular cone is 9856 centimeter cube, right? Now इस क्वेश्चन में हमें ऑलरेडी वॉल्यूम गिवन है एक राइट सर्कुलर कॉन की, दैट इज 9856 centimeter cube, right? Now first of all let me just draw a rough figure of a right circular cone. So सबसे पहले हमें पता है, so dimensions draw कर लेता हूं. So ये क्या होती है, हाइट होती है कॉन की, right? So this is the height. Then we know this is the base radius and this is the slant height, right? So these are the dimensions of a right circular cone. Now first of all यहाँ पे हमें क्या given है, the volume. So if I just start off the solution, so let me first write the given thing. So हमें given क्या है, simply the volume of right circular cone, that is 9856 centimeters cube, right? So this is given to us. Now further if I read, so if the diameter of the base is 28 centimeter, right? So हमें क्या given है, diameter given है. So let me just join this. So that is also the radius. Now complete, this is the diameter, that is 28 centimeters. So this is given. Now हमें पता है diameter क्या होता है, radius का twice होता है. So what will be the radius, diameter की half होगी, right? So let me first write the given thing, that was diameter. So diameter of cone was given as 28 centimeter. So we know that to calculate radius we have to divide the diameter by 2. So that is 28 upon 2, that will be 14, right? So 14 centimeter. आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे हमारे पास radius आ गई, that is 14 centimeters, right? Now further we have to find out first part, that is the height of the cone, right? So सबसे पहले हमें क्या find out करना है, the height of this cone, right? Then in the second part, we have to calculate the slant height of the cone, that is L. And finally, we have to calculate the curved surface area of this cone, right? So the curved surface area we know will be calculated by the formula pi RL, as we have seen in the previous videos when we were discussing about the surface area, right? So let us start this question now. First of all, I'm going to find out the height of this cone, that is h. So कैसे find out करेंगे? आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे हमें given क्या है? The volume, that is already given 9856. Now we know how to calculate the volume by 1/3 pi r square h, right? So यहाँ पे हमें radius आप देख सकते हैं पता है. So मैं यहाँ पे radius रख दूंगा and the value of pi as well. So बच क्या जाएगा आपके पास? सिर्फ h. So अगर मैं जानता हूं यहाँ पे कि वॉल्यूम कितनी है 9856, तो मैं इस फॉर्मूले को इस वॉल्यूम के इक्वल रख दूंगा, बिकॉज दिस इज द वॉल्यूम एंड दिस इज द फॉर्मूला टू कैलकुलेट द वॉल्यूम. सो ये इक्वेट हो जाएंगे. सो लेट मी जस्ट डू दैट. सो यू कैन से द वॉल्यूम ऑफ cone, you can see that is already given as 9856 centimeter cube, right? So अगर मैं बात करता हूं यहाँ पे वॉल्यूम की, तो वॉल्यूम का फॉर्मूला क्या है? That was 1/3 pi r square h. नाउ वॉल्यूम की जगह मैंने इसका फॉर्मूला रख दिया इक्वल टू, आप देख सकते हैं वॉल्यूम मुझे ऑलरेडी गिवन है, दैट इज 9856, राइट? सो मैं इनको इक्वेट कर देता हूं. नाउ लेट मी जस्ट मेक सम स्पेस अबव. सो नाउ अगर मैं इसको सॉल्व करूं, सो 1/3 इंटू पाई, पाई की वैल्यू क्या थी 22/7 इंटू रेडियस का स्क्वायर. सो रेडियस कितनी है आपके पास 14. सो 14 का स्क्वायर कितना हो जाएगा 14 इंटू 14, राइट? सो मैंने डायरेक्टली आर स्क्वायर यानी 14 इंटू 14 ट्वाइस लिख दिया, राइट? इंटू यू कैन सी द हाइट वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट इक्वल टू यू कैन सी 9856, दैट इज ऑलरेडी गिवन द वॉल्यूम, राइट? नाउ इसको सॉल्व करता हूं. सो आप इसने 7 1 जा 7 7 2 जा 14, राइट? अब इसमें और कुछ रिड्यूस नहीं हो रहा, सो मैं 3 को क्या करता हूं शिफ्ट कर देता हूं ऑन द राइट हैंड साइड. सो ये मल्टीप्लाई में जाएगा, डिवाइड में था. एंड सिमिलरली ये 22 2 और 14 जो है ये कहां जाएंगे डिवाइड में, बिकॉज यहां पे ये क्या है मल्टीप्लाई में. सो यहां पे रिमेनिंग क्या बचेगा सिर्फ h, राइट? सो h विल देन बी इक्वल टू यू कैन सी 9856 which is already present, multiply by 3 and in the division you can see 22 into 2 into you can see 14, right? So मैं इसको अब सॉल्व करता हूं. So सबसे पहले यहां पे मैं आपको बता देता हूं कि अगर मैं इसको 2 के टेबल पे रिड्यूस करता हूं 9856 को, so what it will be you can see 2 4 जा 8, 1 remaining that will make 18, so 2 9 जा 18, then 5 कितने पे जाएगा 2 2 जा 4, 1 remaining that will make 16, so 2 8 जा 16, right? So पहले मैंने इसको किसके टेबल पे रिड्यूस किया 2 के टेबल पे. Now further again if I just reduce it at the table of 2, so 2 7 जा 14, अगेन इसको 2 पे रिड्यूस करता हूं. सो 2 आप देख सकते हैं 2 जा 4, देन 2 4 जा 8, 1 रिमेनिंग दैट मेक्स 12, 2 6 जा 12 एंड देन 2 4 जा 8, राइट? अब फर्दर इसको अगर मैं 7 के टेबल पे रिड्यूस करूं, सो 7 1 जा 7, 7 3 जा 21, कितने रिमेनिंग बचे 3, सो दैट मेक 36, देन 7 5 जा 35, 1 रिमेनिंग दैट मेक 14, देन 7 2 जा 14, राइट? अब मैं क्या करता हूं इसको 22 को मैं 11 के टेबल पे रिड्यूस करता हूं. सो 11 2 जा 22, देन यू कैन सी 11 3 जा 33, कितने रिमेनिंग बचे 2, दैट विल मेक 22, सो 11 2 जा 22. नाउ फर्दर यू कैन सी 2 के टेबल पे दोबारा 2 1 जा 2, 2 16 जा 32. सो इस तरीके से आप देखें रिड्यूस करके आपके पास क्या आ गया यहाँ पे 16 मल्टीप्लाई बाय ये 3 एज इट इज पड़ा है, आप देख सकते हैं. सो 16 into 3 that is 48 centimeters. So this will be simply the height here of this right circular cone. So this is what we have to calculate here. So 48 centimeters is the height of this right circular cone, which we have to calculate in the first part, right? So that was all in the first part of this question. So students, now let us move on to the second part here. So आपको पता है यहाँ पे second part में हमें क्या निकालना है slant height which is L, right? So हमें यहाँ पे क्या पता है हाइट जो हमने अभी फाइंड आउट की दैट इज 48 सेंटीमीटर, देन हमें रेडियस भी पता है दैट इज 14 सेंटीमीटर. अब हमें क्या फाइंड करना है स्लैंट हाइट विच इज L. नाउ वी नो अ रिलेशन, लेट मी जस्ट टेल यू, बिटवीन L R एंड H, दैट इज L स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू R स्क्वायर प्लस H स्क्वायर, राइट? सो यहाँ पे मुझे रेडियस पता है, देन height मैंने अभी find out की, so we can easily calculate the slant height which is L by this relation, right? So let us apply this relation. So in the second part you can see in the solution, first of all you can see we know the radius, that is 14 centimeter. Then we also know the height जो हमने पहले calculate की, that is 48 centimeters. So we know that L square is equal to R square plus H square, right? So यहाँ पे मैं देख सकते हैं आप, हमें क्या फाइंड आउट करना है, slant height L. So इसको as it is रख लेता हूं. Radius we know already, that is 14, so 14 square plus height also we know, that is 48, so 48 square, right? Then L square is equal to 14 का square क्या होता है, 14 into 14, that is 196, right? Plus 48 का square, let me just tell you, 48 into 48, that is 2304, right? You can multiply in the rough area. Now you have to add them. So what it will be, you can see 4 plus 6, 10, 1 carry, 1 plus, you can see 9, that is also 10, then 1 carry, 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 1, 5, and then a 2 as it is, right? So आपके पास कितना आ गया इनका addition, that is 2500, right? Now let me just further move. So L square कितना आ गया आपके पास, that is 2500. Now ये square remove करूंगा तो right hand side पे क्या आ जाएगा आपके पास, square root, right? Now you can see clearly 2500 का square root क्या होगा, 50, right? So 50 into 50 क्या होता है, 2500, right? So L की वैल्यू आपके पास कितनी आ गई, that is 50 centimeter, which is the slant height which you have to calculate in the second part. So that is 50 centimeter, right? So this is how you have to solve the second part of this question here. So students, now finally moving on to the third and the last part of this question, that is we have to calculate the curved surface area of this cone, right? Now remember the formula to calculate the curved surface area of cone, that is pi r L, right? So what we require here is the radius and the slant height, right? So हमें radius already पता है and slant height जो हमने अभी calculate की previous part के अंदर, that is 50 centimeters, right? L. So now let me just substitute both these values into this formula to calculate the curved surface area, right? So let us start this third part. So you can see in this we have to find out the curved surface area of cone, that is by pi r L, right? So मुझे pi की value already पता है, that is 22/7 multiply by radius, आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे हमें पता है, that is 14 multiply by L. So slant height हमने इससे पिछले वाले पार्ट में फाइंड आउट की, that is 50. So I'm going to substitute this. अब मैं इसको सॉल्व करता हूं, quite easy. 7 1 जा 7, 7 2 जा 14, right? अब आपको क्या करना है, सिंपली इन वैल्यूज को मल्टीप्लाई करना है. So let me just do that. So 22 into 2, that is 44, 44 into 50. So let me just check out. So ये 0 as it is आएगी. Now मैं 44 को 5 से मल्टीप्लाई करता हूं. So 44 into 5. So 5 4 जा 20, 0, 2 carry, 5 4 जा 20 plus 2, 22, right? So 220 आ गया. So 220 and this 0 as well. So 2200. You can see now. Remember the area is always calculated in square. So यहाँ पे unit क्या थी, centimeter. So that will be centimeter square. So this is going to be the curved surface area of this right circular cone, which we have to calculate in the last part, right? So that was all in this question here. So students, let us move on to the next question now. So this time question number 7 is given to us as a right triangle ABC with sides 5 centimeter, 12 centimeter and 13 centimeter is revolved about the side 12 centimeter, right? So आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे एक right triangle है जिसका नाम है ABC. So let me just draw that triangle first. So मुझे पता है right angle triangle looks something like this, right? So if I just make it clear, now this is the right angle. Now we know that the opposite side of 90 degree is hypotenuse. This is the perpendicular and this is the base, right? Now सबसे important चीज की जो hypotenuse होती है एक right angle triangle की, that is the longest side, right? So यहाँ पे सबसे बड़ी value कितनी है, that is 13. So let me just take this as 13 centimeter, right? Then it's time to write the perpendicular. So I'm taking this as 12. Then the base is 5 centimeters, right? So this is how I have taken the sides. Now we have to give the name to it, so you can see A, B, C, right? So मैंने को name दे दिया. Now यहाँ पे क्या कर रहे हैं हम, इस 12 सेंटीमीटर साइड के अराउंड रोटेट करेंगे इसको, राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल को. रिमेंबर जब हमने कौन का फिगर जनरेट किया था, कुछ इसी तरीके से किया था. मैंने एक राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल लिया था जिसको मैंने आइदर एंटी क्लॉकवाइज और क्लॉकवाइज रोटेट करना था, राइट. सो नाउ यू कैन से अगर मैं इसको एंटी क्लॉकवाइज रोटेट करता हूं, सो यहां से ये मूव होके आप देख सकते हैं यहां पे इस तरह से बन जाएगा स्ट्रक्चर. सो रोटेट करने से आपके पास एक कॉनिकल स्ट्रक्चर ऑब्टेन होती है, राइट. सो इफ आई जस्ट ड्रॉ द सर्कुलर बेस, सो यू कैन सी प्रीटी मच द फिगर ऑफ अ कोन, राइट. नाउ आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज ये क्या हो जाएगी, हाइट हो जाएगी कोन की. देन दिस विल बिकम द स्लैंट हाइट एंड दैट विल बी, यू कैन सी द रेडियस हियर, राइट. सो हमें क्या करना है, वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द वॉल्यूम ऑफ द सॉलिड सो ऑब्टेन्ड. सो ये जो सॉलिड हमें मिला है ये क्या है, राइट सर्कुलर कोन, राइट. आप देख सकते हैं राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल को रोटेट करने से हमारे पास कौन सा फिगर आता है, राइट सर्कुलर कोन, राइट. So now we know how to calculate the volume of this right circular cone, that is 1/3 pi r square h. Now आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे रेडियस और हाइट जो है वो इंपॉर्टेंट है. So both are present here, the radius as well as the height. So let us now start the solution here. So सबसे पहले मैं क्या लिखूंगा, the given thing, right. So what is given to us in this? So यहाँ पे हमें given है, you can see the sides here. So if I just compare on, so we will get the height as 12 centimeter, then you can see the radius as 5 centimeter and the slant height also 13 centimeter, right. So this is the given thing. Now height और radius से हम easily volume calculate कर सकते हैं. So you can see the volume of solid so obtained, that is cone, is, you can see कैसे निकलेगी, 1/3 pi r square h, right. So now let me just tell you, आप चाहे तो इस pi की वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट कर देंगे 22/7, then you can solve it, you will get the volume. And if you want to get the answer in pi, likewise the answer given in the book, so आपका जो आंसर है इसमें pi की फॉर्म में दिया हुआ है. So आप चाहे तो pi की वैल्यू 22/7 रख के सॉल्व कर सकते हैं, that would be the right volume. But if you want to get the answer in the form of pi, so आप pi को as it is छोड़ दीजिए, तब भी आपका आंसर सही रहेगा, राइट. आप देख सकते हैं रेडियस यहाँ पे आपके पास 5 है, so 5 का स्क्वायर into height you can see as 12 centimeter, right. So radius मैंने 5 रख दी and height मैंने 12 रख दी. So if I just solve this, so 1/3 into pi as it is. Now 5 का स्क्वायर क्या था, 25 into 12. Sorry. Now you have to multiply this. So 25 into 12. So 25 is 50 and 1 into 25 is 25. So that will be, you can see 300, right. So now you can see if I just solve this, so 300 pi, you can see 300 into pi कितना हो गया, 300 pi divide by 3. So 3 into 100, that is 300. So 3 के टेबल पे 100 को reduce, 300 को reduce किया, that will be 100. Now आप चाहे तो 100 pi centimeter cube, this will be, you can see the volume of the solid. और अगर आप चाहे तो इस pi की वैल्यू रख के further इसको डेसिमल में निकाल सकते हैं, that is up to you, right. But if you just want to keep the answer up to here, so that will also okay, right. So this is also going to be the volume of this solid so obtained by rotating a right, you can see angled triangle, right. So the cone figure is obtained जिसकी वॉल्यूम कितनी आ गई, 100 pi, right. So that was all in this question here.